Hello, Tiffany. Um, so today is, I don't know what today is. Today is Thursday, I think. Today's Thursday, the 21st of June. And, uh, you know, just as expected and right on time, right in the middle of this 2 week wait, doubt has finally set in. Um, I Even though I had last week, Saturday and Sunday, um, some light cramping, which I quickly assumed was, implantation. Uh, I have now that I have no symptoms of anything, of any kind, have started to doubt whether or not this is going to work. Um, I'm still on the lifting restriction, which is really, really hard. I didn't remember last go round that they had me on the lifting restriction after the transfer. I remember being on it in between the retrieval and transfer just to kind of get your body back together. But for some reason this time, it's really probably been only 2 or 3 days since I've been fully functioning and back to normal and not having any real pain from my ovary at all. So, that kind of threw me a little bit. It only took me, 3 days the last time to recoup, and this time it took me upwards of, 8, 9 days to recoup. So, now that that's out of the way, I'm struggling with the fact that, I've got a 2-year-old. It kills me not to be able to pick him up and hug him. Um, I'm doing all sorts of stuff like crawling around on the floor trying to get to him on his level and get hugs and kisses that way. He's doing lots of climbing these days, so he's climbing up into the truck and into the car and into his car seat. Is hilarious the way he climbs up into the truck, and then the middle console, his car seat is in the center of the truck, the back seat, and so he stands up with his butt to his seat, and he kind of wiggles his butt up a little bit on the seat, and then he puts his feet on the bottom of the console and kind of scoots himself back up into the seat. It's hilarious. You got to see it in action. Um, so, I'm feeling a little guilty because, obviously I'm not supposed to be lifting anything over 15 pounds. Sean is 33 pounds at last check, and I know I've lifted him at least a dozen times in the last 10 days. I know that. Even though Paul was home for a good chunk of that recuperating period and taking Sean to school and picking him up so that I wouldn't have to be, getting him in and out of his car seat and all that kind of stuff. Now we've kind of worked around that situation because he can do it on his own now. But, the kids, we're still potty training. The kid still has to get up on the toilet. So, we went and bought one of the little steps for him to get up on. Helps tremendously, but still needs a little extra help getting up there. Getting down isn't so bad, but still, I'm lifting. And definitely with the shower. I mean, the kid has to take a shower, so he has to get in and out of the shower. So, I mean, we have to lift him. I have to lift him in and out. I mean, it's insane, but I can't beat myself up about it. I mean, I can't not shower my kid because I'm on this lifting restriction. So I'm dealing with that struggle. We have basically mitigated any other picking up issue that I would have with Sean for now. And he's doing really well, so I'm happy about that. But I'm still kind of, it's life. I can't not pick up. I mean, I'm doing things like not lifting groceries, things heavier than 15 pounds, that kind of stuff. I'm doing it on that end. The only area that I'm struggling is with Sean, because I have to lift him in and out of the shower. I have to lift him onto the toilet. I mean, that sort of thing. So I'm really hoping that it's not impacting me the way I'm stressing about it. The other thing is, since we've taken his mattress and put it on the floor so that I'm not lifting him in and out of the crib, I'm stressing about him being on the floor freezing all night. Even though there's a blanket and pillows and teddy bears and, all this stuff, I'm spazzing at night and stressing because I'm worried he's cold, he's hot, I can't sleep. I'm waking up in the middle of the night going in there checking on him 50 million times. It's just like, it's more stress than it's work. I may as well just put the darn mattress back in the crib and lift them in and out. I mean, it's not helping. This lifting restriction is it's driving me up the wall. So, so that aside, I'm starting to fight the urge to test, just because I think, I know the trigger is out of my system. I know that because when I triggered, not even 6 hours later, boobs were killing me. So, and that's always my telltale sign from the last round. It's like a couple of days after the positive test, I started having problems sleeping because I'm a stomach sleeper, and so I couldn't lay on my chest. And I was like waking up in tears, like, I can't sleep. This is painful. So, so I know the trigger's out. And if I technically am, today would be, oh, let's see, I gotta look at a calendar, sorry. Today is the 21st, so retrieval was the 4th of June, retrieval was the 5th of June, Tuesday the 5th, transfer was the 8th of June, so then today would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is today really 13 days? I gotta count that again. I'm sorry, I'm killing time on this video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 would have been Saturday the 16th. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Today's 13 days post-transfer. I'm gonna test tomorrow. I was waiting to test until Sunday. Tomorrow's Friday. I was going to wait and test until Sunday. Here was my plan. My game plan was I bought a first response early detection kit test. And there's 3 tests in the box. So I figured my beta test and blood work is on Wednesday morning at 7:15 in Chicago. So I figured I've got 3 tests. So I'll take one Sunday morning, one Tuesday morning. Sunday morning, Monday morning, and see, I got pregnancy brain already. I'm skipping days. What is that about? One test Sunday morning, one test Monday morning, one test Tuesday morning. Then Wednesday morning would be the official blood work test. I would get the results back probably by noon. I would know. So that was the plan. Today, I really started going, oh, I should probably test. I want to test. I'm obsessing about testing. But then I'm thinking, oh, what if it's not out of my system? But now that I've counted, it's like 13 days post-transfer already. And even more post-retrieval. So I'm really thinking I may test tomorrow. So here's the deal. I went to the dollar store today trying to be sneaky and buy some cheapies. And they're all wiped out. Like, who in this area is wiping out the dollar store's pregnancy test aisle? Like, that's just crazy to me. So I may go tonight after I pick Sean up and try to find some cheapies at a different dollar store for tomorrow, and save the expensive digitals for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I do want to give you some good news. I don't know if I told you this last time. I can't remember when my last video was, but got the embryology report, and we have 2 frozen embryos stored. Perfect 8-cell embryo blastocysts. They were graded 3AA and 4AA, so they were the best quality 5-day and 6-day embryos that they could be before frozen. So I am super amped about that. I think part of my worry recently in the last couple of days has been due to the fact that I think I kind of have that as a fallback. even though the plan is always that I will once this baby or these babies hit the 1 year mark, we go back and do a frozen transfer really quickly for the last two, and then we would be done building our family. Um, I've been, eating really horribly. I've had more fast food in the last 10 days than I have in the last probably 2 or 3 years combined. Just ridiculous, horrible eating. Um, and I think it's really stress induced. But I'm not going to make any excuses for it. I've just resolved to do better going forward. So I just wanted to let you guys know where I was as far as in the middle of my weight. It's really closer to the end. And so next video will probably be Wednesday, unless you see pictures pop up on the blog of a pregnancy test and the results. Not sure if I'm going to make Paul take one this go round. I know last time I did, just to make sure that what I was seeing on the test was correct. So we'll see. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I finally found a baker for Sean's birthday cake and his cupcakes today, so I'm super amped about that. His party and his birthday is on Saturday, next Saturday, the 30th. So that's all done, planned, ready to go home. Last thing I have to do is go to the caterers to pick out the food and take care of that bill. So other than that, we're doing good. I'm still off work, although I had to take care of some nasty business on Tuesday. I had to work all day because the company, our division, was going through a little bit of downsizing, so I had to release 4 team members from my team on Tuesday, which was nasty, but it's done and over with, and I'm happy that it is, and I can go back to resting and being the best breeding ground for these 2 embryos that I can be. And hopefully the next time you hear from me will be good news, and you probably won't see me sitting here because I'll be flipping cartwheels around the living room. So bye, have a good week.